So for all you guys that say, just blow it out, man. Yeah, that's why. And that's after I swept the floor, y'all. After I swept the floor. Yeah. Now where's all that dust gonna go? It's gonna settle in there on the walls and everywhere else. You see what blowing it did, and that's after I swept it. Y'all think that I'm gonna be in a building $40,000 and I'm gonna deal with this? Come on, man. Okay, y'all, good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and yeah, we're doing good this week. So far, so good. Everybody's come to work. Now, Francisco has got to have Thursday off. Now, he called me yesterday, and he said, hey, man, this was last night. He says, hey, man, I got to take my car somewhere. And he's been talking about it, you know, he's got to get the emissions on his car. So he said, hey man, what day's best, either Wednesday or Thursday for the business? And see, I like that. I can work with that, man. You know, let me know either he needs Wednesday off or Thursday off. He said it doesn't matter with him whichever one is, you know, because he knows how important it is for me to stay on task out here. Because if you get behind, you're way behind, and once you fall behind, man, it's ugly. So I told him Thursday, because Thursday, why is that? Because Thursday's the day that the shop is getting, floor is getting done. So, yeah. The only thing is that kind of limits our time on getting everything out of the shop. So this afternoon, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to get everything out of that shop this afternoon. And, you know, a few things we can leave in there tonight, you know, all the machines, but yeah. So this morning I'm going over to a customer that I usually send Zach to, and I gotta say, y'all, that Zach's been doing a good job on all the properties that he's been doing this year thus far, you know, that I have not even been to, and now I'm going to some of them, you know, because I'm trying to show Francisco all the properties and everything. He's been doing a good job. So, I mean, you know, I can't say he hasn't. And y'all know, if he hadn't been doing a good job, I would say. He's been doing a jam-up job on the properties that he's doing. The biggest thing with Zach has always been not his work quality or whatever, because he always works good. I mean, he really does. It's just, you know, some of the, you know, the not calling me when he can't make it to work. That's been the biggest thing. And it doesn't happen all the time, but it never happens on a good time either. There's never a good day for that to happen. So, and it's avoidable. I think that's what bothers me the most about it. So we're going over to one this morning. I got to do a little spraying over there. He's paying me $90 to spray some woods and stuff. So I got the scag on my trailer today, well, this morning, and then we're going to meet Zach at a bigger one. Me and Francisco gonna go do this little one real quick, get it out of the way, and then and so Zach's gonna be here about 8:15. Me and Francisco are gonna leave at 8. Give us a 15-minute window to get started a little bit earlier than him, and that's okay, but it'll take us 30 minutes down there, and then it'll take us another 20 minutes to get to the next job. Zach can get over to the first job where there's push mowing involved, and he has the push mower. And he knows that's his assignment over there. So he can go on over there and get started on the push mowing part. And then me and Francisco will come over there and do the follow-up and do the rest of the yard. It's a big property over there. So, you know, there'll be plenty to do. Now, that'll be the first one that we do after this one. Be Zach's first one. And then we'll go from there. So, and he'll get the scag back. So I don't like, you know, I don't really like running the scag personally. I like the X-Smart machines. So right now, Zach's got Young Buck on the trailer with him, and I got the scag on the trailer with me. And, you know, spraying is something that I always do myself, especially when they're paying, you know, good money and stuff, because the spray that I use, it don't play, man. And the way I mix it's, if you're doing spray stuff, and I know there's going to be people coming in telling me I got to have a license and blah, 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 blah. I know all that stuff, okay? But I ain't never had a problem, okay? I guess somebody could call the EPA on me if they wanted to, and let's see what kind of resources they'll throw at trying to get ready to not spray herbicide that you buy at Home Depot. So I don't know, man. But when we're spraying stuff, I like to do the spraying myself personally. A couple reasons why is because sometimes if you spray, the timing's got to be good, and you can't use a lot. It doesn't take a lot. Every time I put a sprayer in the other truck, you know, whoever's in the other truck, it doesn't really matter who, it's with everybody. The spray does not last no time. I mean, it'll last, you know, 2 gallons of spray. They'll spray 2 properties and then they're out of spray. And, you know, you'll go back at those properties and it'll be like, you know, 3 months later, the bushes are dying and shit. So, I just like to spray. I know exactly where to spray. I know exactly what to do. And it's hard to explain to guys, you know, what to spray and all that. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, man. But we're having a good week, and like I told you yesterday, we're gonna balance some things out. I purposely gonna put some stuff on next week, but yesterday there's one yard that we didn't even do. I skipped it and added it to next week, which is the heavy week. Well, Ray, why the hell did you do that? Because I know that the heavy week is fixing to get trimmed down a little bit, and we're gonna get some of them over this week. It just takes a few rotations to be able to migrate things to the next week or whatever, and not lose no money at it. You can't just all of a sudden do it, then you'll actually lose money. And I don't know how much or whatever, but you'll actually lose money if you don't do it this week. But if you can kind of move things around, and then you can use the weather as another motivating factor to move things around too. But if it rains or something, you can say, okay, I can, you know. So yeah. But we had a good week. I'm really stoked about the shop floor. That's going to be a game changer for the shop. And once the floor is done, I will put, you know, I will get it a lot more organized than it is right now. I have not really put everything in the shop that I have or nothing. And I haven't really even designated things to put in the shop. So, you know, where to put them and all that. So that's going to be one thing that we're going to be doing when after the floor gets done. Because once I got some stuff in the shop that I just had to put in there, it got, you know, the floor got terrible. And ever since then, I've been, you know, fuming over the floor for the last, I don't know, month or so. And finally, I just decided, you know, we're making good money out here. I'm gonna pull the trigger and I'm gonna get the floor done. Ray, you could have done it yourself. You could have thrown some down, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but, you know, I'm gonna get the floor done professionally. All right, there's Francisco. I'll kick back. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on today, man. We also got the shop cleaned out, so we're good to go now on the floor tomorrow. It's supposed to come in the morning, so yeah. A lot of stuff in the shop, man. I'm stoked about getting the floor though, man. Francisco did good today. I didn't get a lot of footage. My camera is still on the hood of the truck, man. Let me grab my camera. What I'm going to do now, y'all, is I'm going to get the half the mulch, 6 yards, and
yeah, I'm gonna get 6 yards, and that'll be half, and then tomorrow go back with 6 more. I just want to get this trailer over there so they can get started early in the morning, you know. Yeah, it's ain't got a lot to talk about, man. I just don't want to be dealing with this mulch in the morning. Be enough to get them halfway through the job, and then I'll creep over there around, you know, 10 or 11 and grab the trailer and go on and get another load. You know, what some people would probably do, and it might be the best thing, I don't know. I don't like dragging my guys like that. What some people would probably do is go over there, dump the one load, and then come back with, and then go get the rest of it and come back and then just have it all there. I don't like dumping it on site, man. I really don't. I wouldn't want to have to pick it up. I'd rather rake it off the trailer than pick it up. So that's just me. But yeah, I'm ready to get that done. Good thing that job, you know, I mean, good thing I was able to plan that job and get it in this week, man, because next week is, you know, it's all lopsided like I've been telling y'all. So this job right here will suffice Zach for the next 2 days. I don't know if he'll get it done in a day or not. I can't remember, man. We do so many jobs and stuff. I start. I just know what I got to pay, and he'll be driving his own car over here and everything. So I'm totally subbing it out to him, and then he'll make more money. If I was over there, and I could have had him and Zach do it, you know, and have them on the, you know, on the company time. I could have done that, and I'd have made, they wouldn't have made as much. I would have made more. But you know, I don't like to roll like that, man. On jobs that I don't do anything on, I'd rather sub it out, let them do it. Now I ain't gonna just sub it out to anybody. I'm subbing it out to Zach that's done this job the last 6 or 7 years, the mulch over here. So, you know, yeah, that. Then on the way back, after I drop this trailer, it's a good thing the trailer's out of the way, so those guys will have plenty of space to work tomorrow on the floor. But if he don't come tomorrow, that's gonna not be good, because I got stuff I piled up everywhere, you know. And now before I put everything back in the shop, we're gonna spend a day just going through everything and making sure that I'm not putting stuff in the shop that I can put in the container. Okay, y'all, so I just dropped off half the mulch over there. You know, I leave the dump trailer there, and then, well, the neighbor came up to me, and I've done work for him too, not mulching or anything. Like I said, I don't really like doing the mulch work. I'll make it happen, but you know, I'm just gonna hire folks to do the actual labor. It ain't gonna be me. Not that I'm too good or anything, but I just ain't gonna work like that, man. Too old for that shit, man. There's a lot easier ways to make money than mulch, if you ask me. You know, and manage money on the other end, so you don't have to resort to mulch jobs. I don't like doing it, but you know. So the reason I'm telling y'all all this is the neighbor. He came up to me, and we were talking, and you know, I know him, and I've known him for years, and he tells me, you know, they got a truck that blows the mulch out, right? You know, that, you know, they go around with a hose and just blow mulch everywhere, you know. And I'm like, oh yeah? And well, I knew that, you know, and I'm like, cool. And so he was telling me that he got a company that comes out there and they do the mulch for him. And they got one of those trucks. And he said it's just one guy comes out here with a truck and a damn big old hose on the truck, and they just blow mulch in all the beds. He said there's no labor or anything. And he said that they only charge $70 a yard. Ooh, that truck, boy, man, he could get more than that. But he said they charge him $70 a yard. I'm charging over $100 a yard. Yeah, I am. So, yeah. I think it came out to about $110 a yard. So, something like that, man. Because he owes me money for a lot of other stuff, so. $70 a yard, man, that's a lot cheaper than what I charge. And man, that's a next year I might tell the owner he needs to go with that truck. Do that truck. 'Cause I really ain't, I'd really rather not mess with the mulch. You know. Just to me, y'all, and you know, and everybody does things a little bit different. To me, there just ain't a lot of money in it, man, compared to other stuff that I can get into. You know, I don't like doing the mulch, even though I'm making a little bit of money on the delivery of it. I don't even like that part of it. I just don't like fooling with it, man. And I don't see a scenario, and it ain't even about the money. I mean, you know, you hate to say that, but it really ain't even about money. It's just about there's easier ways to make money, you know. That's just my thinking, y'all. Okay, y'all. So they were supposed to come do the floor tomorrow in the shop. I just got a call from them. Said that they can't come till Friday. Tell you what, that's really screwing me up. I got all this stuff outside. You know, everything is out of the shop. Except for the Viper chair, y'all know. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the camera up somewhere and I'm gonna show y'all to all the guys and gals that are saying just blow it out, man. I'm gonna show y'all what blowing it does. It'll never be the same if you blow this thing out. Never be the same. So yeah, it's a big ass building though, I know that. It looks so much bigger when it's empty. But I'm gonna sweep a little bit, and I just don't think blowing is a good thing to do, man. It'll get dust everywhere, man. You know. So. Got all this stuff outside, man. I can't believe that shit, man. If he don't come on Friday, I'm not gonna let him do the job.